Someone's been busy, hasn't she?
I'd like to think I understood the assignment.
That you have. And it's still the tip of the iceberg. Have a fantastic opportunity for you.
I'm listening.
How would you like to try your hand at one of the most unique experiences in WWE? A position where you'll be able to set the agenda, take control of the whole of the WWE universe, and truly make a mark.
And this magical mystery opportunity will let me do all that?
Indeed, in the prestigious role of WWE Raw General Manager.
Isn't that you? What, are you going on vacation or something?
Well, now that you mention it, I may have plans.
Aha!
But this is fertile ground for you too. Stepping into a WWE authority role, applying your talents to the other side of sports entertainment. Sure, booking may be a balancing act sometimes, but you already know that from your work as co-owner of TBD.
I'm not convinced that this offer isn't just because you want a vacation. But nonetheless, I'll do it.
Splendid! I can't wait to catch my flight. See you in action.
So when do I start?
Well, I should start heading to the airport. So, how's now?
Seriously?
Don't worry, Raw practically GMs itself. Sure, Bianca needs a challenger for Survivor Series. Bayley and Becky have both been bothering me incessantly about their booking, and the suits in Stamford are especially sensitive to ratings right now. But you'll figure it out.
All that GMs itself? Are you sure that's it?
Yes. Oh, wait. No. Charlotte needs an opponent for tonight. Actually, this is a good way for you to set the tone of how you'll be running Raw. Every match should tell a story, so you just need to decide which story you'd like to tell.
Such as?
Are you going to choose an up-and-comer like Nikita Lyons to challenge the Queen? Maybe someone she has a lot of history with, like Rhea Ripley. Or maybe you want to dig into Charlotte's past a bit further. She goes way back with Natalya, including the feud that made Charlotte the first woman to hold all major singles titles in WWE. So, what kind of story do you want to tell? Who will you choose to take on Charlotte?
I may have history with Rhea Ripley, but that also means I know she's a formidable opponent. I'd like to see her face Charlotte.
Fantastic choice. Well, good luck to you. I have every confidence. And just a word of advice. Do try to be as neutral as possible as GM. You may find yourself rooting for the talent you put forth. Sometimes even as strongly as if you were in the ring yourself.
It's a new era on Raw as the captain helms the ship as temporary general manager. So far, it looks promising.
Cap has made one match here, Cole. Let's not give her GM of the year just yet.
I agree, Corey. This is a good start, but let's see what else Cap has planned.
Roundhouse kick. Made her pay for her mistake.
Oh, what a roundhouse.
Uh-oh, she could be setting up for a submission here. Abdominals. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
A monumental victory for Rhea Ripley here tonight.
This rivalry never fails to impress. And we can already tell that the next time Rhea and Charlotte cross paths, we'll once again witness something special.
if I could have a minute.
What is it, Troy? I honestly don't have time for your tone tonight. I'm trying to manage a show.
My tone? I would never use a tone with you. I think you're doing a great job. Top notch.
Ha ha, very funny. Oh, you're serious. I guess now that I'm the management, you have to suck up to me.
I'm not sucking up. I think your ideas are genius, boss.
Of course they are, Troy. I'm smart. Now what's up?
Becky and Bailey. They're being particularly difficult in hounding us to be named Bianca's next challenger at Survivor Series. I'm sure they snuck into your DMs too, but I'm used to superstars pestering us for opportunities. No offense. But this is getting out of hand. How do you want me to handle it?
Why don't we just have Becky and Bailey face each other for the title opportunity? It'll be a great match and solve our problem.
Great suggestion, boss. I'll set it up. Wow, you really know your stuff.
I could get used to this version of you, Troy.
Well, if it isn't the new GM of Raw.
Lita! Hey! This is awkward, huh?
Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, the past is in the past. I'm not here to attack you or get any revenge. At least not on you.
Then why are you here?
I love that even in your first outing as GM, you put your focus on a tried and tested rivalry. Maybe it even offered some closure to Charlotte and Rhea.
I doubt that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. But maybe it'll be different for me. I still feel like I have some loose ends from over the years to tie up with Trish.
You don't say.
Hey, at least we know we have a problem, and that's the first step. Can you book me in a match against her? It's just better if it comes from you.
Trish and Lita in a match on my Raw? It would be my pleasure.
I'm not here to fight.
Good. I don't want to fight either.
Then maybe we can work together on my idea?
And what's that?
Survivor Series. I know for a fact that not only has Raw not announced a main event, but Regal had nothing in the plans yet. So, let's take the bull by the horns and do something truly spectacular. War Games!
I can't just book a War Games match, Shotzi.
Why not? Are you GM in name only?
No. I mean, I love War Games as much as the next person. But it's not a match to be taken lightly. You need a reason. Something that merits putting two teams who want each other's throats inside a double ring cage to battle it out with abandon. Who'd even be the captains?
I captained my team in NXT, and I was excellent.
Ah, so this is the classic, my pitch is that I should be in a main event pitch, right? There are rules to booking.
Excuse me, but when did Little Miss TBD Rebel, who puts people through tables, become a lawful, good rule follower? Don't you ever just want to smash things for the hell of it anymore?
Actually, you may have a point. I do miss that.
So let's screw the so-called rules and do this. Put yourself in it against me, and we can absolutely destroy each other in that cage. We pick teams, go all out, and millions of people tune in to watch the joyful carnage. The two of us are perfect for War Games. You're the captain, and I already drive a tank to the ring, for crying out loud.
You know what, Shotzi? It might not be a terrible idea. Let me think on it.
That's all I'm asking for.
two of the greatest of all time in one of the greatest rivalries of all time. One more chapter starting right now.
Trish and Lita have inspired millions around the world. Props to our GM, the captain, for making this match on Raw tonight.
I've had the honor of calling matches between these two before, but it never...
From the top.
Diving leg drop from the top rope. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor draining all the...
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Lita.
This one really could have gone either way, but it is Lita standing tall right now.
Yeah, we knew coming into this match that she and Trish knew each other well, and that would come into play here. But we weren't sure who would get the upper hand. Impressive to see Lita get the win here.
Come to congratulate me on a successful show? I was just out back soaking in the success of the Trish and Lita match.
So you didn't see the #1 contender match with Becky and Bayley?
No, that match practically booked itself. Why? Who won? Who are we putting against Bianca at Survivor Series?
We have a problem. Damage Control ran in during the match, and at first it looked like maybe a straightforward DQ victory for Becky, but then she got irked and went after them. And technically the bell rang at some point, but with all the fighting that broke out outside the ring, nobody really won. And we still need a challenger for Bianca. If I may make a meager suggestion, Survivor Series is right around the corner. You may just have to step up as GM and make a decision.
No, we still have one Raw left before Survivor Series. Let's do a rematch. Becky versus Bayley to determine Bianca's challenger.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Our general manager, the captain, promises that we'll have a #1 contender by the end of this match. Will it be Becky Lynch or Bayley?
We'll know soon enough, and...
Looking for an early pin. It kicks out at 2.
And wait a second, that was a quicker than average pin count.
Our guest official is asserting themselves a bit too much with that kind of count.
Ooh, she counters right back on Bayley. Look at this. Snap suplex. Penny predicament. Oh, slow to get her shoulder up.
Oh, come on. That was a fast count.
Just as I expected, this official using their power to their advantage.
She avoids the contact.
Into the dragon screw.
Bayley turning up the intimidation factor.
Thrown head over heels by the exploder.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
All the way to the floor.
This one is headed to the outside, not by choice. Hard to come back from that kind of impact.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Gets out of there in a hurry. Double underhook. The armbar! Oh, Bayley's dreams about to end here in this match. Can she hang on?
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna come up.
trapped and nowhere to go.
Except for maybe the emergency. Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. Why would a bridge it out?
Incredible.
Counter! And now there's an opening.
Ooh, cover.
And she kicks out at 2.
And there's no doubt that was a significantly rushed count.
Yeah, not so sure that count was completely by the book.
What a show of disrespect from Bayley.
Up to the top rope now.
From the top,
Swanton bomb. And shoulders are down. A quick count decides the fall. Just a disgraceful use of power.
Here's your winner, Bayley.
There wasn't a lot of pomp and circumstance, and that's exactly how Bayley got the job done against Becky Lynch tonight.
Well, that was something.
Hey, you were the one who said I should put my finger on the scale.
Yeah, but I thought that "and don't get caught" part was implied. Guess.
I wasn't actively trying to get caught.
Too bad you don't have the chance to course correct the championship match before Survivor Series.
But maybe I do.
How? Survivor Series is this weekend. You can't send Becky and Bayley back out there tonight for another rematch.
No, but there's another option. As someone said recently, I'm Miss TBD Rebel, not a lawful good rule follower. And Raw is a 3-hour show. There's an announcement I need to make.
All right, Miss TBD Rebel. Whatever you've got up your sleeve, good luck.
This is the second time we've seen the acting Raw general manager in the ring tonight, but this time she has a special announcement.
Here's hoping this goes more smoothly than her stint as special guest referee.
As GM, I'm not deaf to the concerns of the WWE Universe. Specifically, that my involvement in our #1 contender match earlier tonight may have made it look like management was biased towards Bayley. I assure you, my intent as GM is simply to put on the best show for the WWE Universe. And that applies to not just Raw, but Survivor Series. As such, it is my duty to inform you that Bianca Belair will not be defending the Women's World Championship this weekend.
Bianca's being pulled from Survivor Series?
She will not be defending this weekend because it's clear Bayley and Becky Lynch are not done yet. I just hope they have allies to rally to their side. 8 fighters, 2 teams of 4. War Games!
War Games at Survivor Series? I'm not missing this one.
Well, we're paid to be there, Saxton.
I know, but it's still incredibly exciting.
You really did it this time, didn't you, you dummy?
I'm sorry you're not getting the championship match at Survivor Series, but I'm the GM, and this is my call.
Should have just booked the War Games match from the start, honestly. Want to be on my team?
Why do you want me on your team?
I think it's pretty clear from your time as GM that you've been going into business for yourself here, and just doing whatever you can to scrape by. And that's exactly what I look for in damage control. So what do you say? Join me, Dakota, and Io in the fight to secure my WWE Women's World Championship match?
I'll get back to you.
I'm still not over what you did in my match with Bailey. But thank you for making it right.
Glad we're okay.
We are. And I respect your hustle. You've made a lot of bold choices since coming to WWE. It's one of the reasons I want you to be on my War Games team.
Really?
I like your instincts, especially when you get in trouble and have to think quickly on your feet. Heck, I even trust your instincts. Team with me, and I'll let you pick the rest of the War Games team.
Let me think about it.
Hey, I've been looking for you. I thought we were gonna meet outside of catering.
Turns out I was pretty busy in here. Both Becky and Bailey want me to be on their War Games team.
You can't be serious. You loused this up so badly, and they both want you on their team?
What can I say? I'm a catch.
I swear, there's something in the water around here that allows you to walk away from the consequences of your actions unscathed. I'm sure putting yourself into the main event while you're also acting GM will be no different.
Thanks for another great promoter lecture.
Look, I know you're gonna do it anyway. Who are you teaming with?
Becky had a good argument, but I'm teaming with Bailey. Damage control is a force, and I want to work with them.
Can't wait for you to get absolutely no flack for putting yourself into the match that you set up.
War Games is a match with no rival. 2 rings, 1 giant cage, and 8 superstars ready to risk it all for the big victory.
Not only is pride on the line here, Cole, but depending on which team wins, we're going to have either Becky Lynch or Bailey as the #1 contender to Bianca Belair's title.
That's true, but first things first, no one in this match should be looking past the goal of surviving War Games.
She flips it back on her.
Getting tossed by the Hurricane Rana.
Shot to the gut. Wide with the enziguri, but
from behind, but the second one counts.
Big punch finds its mark.
Got flipped upside down there.
Look at that raw strength.
Lynch is losing command in this one.
The man's got to figure something out. Round and around. Look at this velocity.
Oh, no.
Tombstone pile driver.
This ends now.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. Kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this.
Ataxia.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
And she can't put an end to any of the offense coming at her.
Her offense is on point right now.
Stomp in the arm. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. What a boot. Looking to give her team an advantage in more ways than one. Oh, and Becky fights back.
Lynch reversing the momentum on her.
It's time for her to take advantage of that misstep and take command.
Ooh. Oh, runs right into the table. Enters the ring and is diving headfirst into the chaos of this match. cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little. Not exactly what she'd planned to have happen to her during this match, but she knows what kind of fight she's in now. That is, if she can remember where she is.
She should have had a plan for this, Corey. This has gotten way out of hand. They got the quickness.
Oh, she must have her pilot's license because she went flying into the other ring.
Letting us all know she's ready to use that kendo stick.
Torturous focus on the leg in the corner.
Kendo stick to the skull. Oh, and followed by the lariat. Ooh, what a forearm club.
And she had Charlotte's number there.
They got the quickness. She propels her over to the other ring.
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up.
Driving them down for the final prayer. Charlotte is in trouble.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits 0. Standing shooting star press, incredible. And Charlotte can't find an answer for these attacks.
The Queen's perseverance being tested here.
As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
I guess she plans to add injury to insult once she comes in to join the fray.
She can airline miles for that. Bayley has bad intentions for Becky.
And entering into...
Bayley looking to end this. This might do it.
Hooked up. There's the rose plant.
Is it enough for Bayley?
Using a handful of hair to deliver the snapmare. And this is even worse. My goodness.
A knee right to the face.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Good night.
Oh, and the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. A jumping DDT.
And here we go. They're on a mission to save the day and won't be stopped.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
It finds a counter. Kick to the gut creates separation. And the assault to that area continues.
Sustaining the attack above the neck region. Time to end this. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over. Brought down with a snapmare. Driving down with the axe handle.
Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. The Queen's in danger.
And just unloading that stop sign.
Rose plant.
Is Bayley closing this out?
He's looking for a submission face first. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of...
And can she break out back to her feet?
And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Nice standing backbreaker and takedown. Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the... Throwing up high. What in the world? This may pay off big time. It could lead to disaster. I can't look. Then don't. Everyone else enjoy. Avalanche Spanish fly.
Treating them like trash, adding insult to injury.
Swinging neck breaker.
Vicious boot by Charlotte.
Some force on that move.
Becky holds her off.
Boom! A jumping stop to the gut.
She anticipated that one. She begins to stir back up. From the top, wow, superstar.
Elbow drop with authority.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
What she got in store for Flair?
Stunner! Emphatically delivered. And that can be all. Let's see.
Check out this display of power. Lifted all the way up. Teams are even, but she's got the insurance policy in hand.
She can be set up for a submission here. Exhibit.
Great escape from the armbar. The role model has her shot lined up.
She's got an answer for that.
Well, she just chucked her over to the other ring. Unbelievable athleticism. Into the armbar.
Here are your winners, K-U-M-I, Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai.
And this team will take, in my opinion, a well-deserved victory lap.
They won't leave this match the same people they went in as, but they will leave victorious. And depending on whom you ask, that is all that matters.
Bailey and the captain are still celebrating their epic War Games victory.
And why wouldn't they? You're now looking at the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship and the GM who put her in that position.
This will go a long way in shaping the future of the women's division on Raw. Shotzi? Is that a full-size tank?
Oh my God, Shotzi came prepared. I guess she graduated into something larger.
She's not stopping.
This is gonna be bad.
I don't want to watch, but I can't take my eyes off what's about to happen.
Shotzi just picked up speed. She's gonna ram the cage.
Stop!
Into the side.
And down they go. This is bad.
I can't believe what just happened.
We need some help out here, fast.
Whatever her issue was, Shotzi took things way too far here tonight.
What the hell was Shotzi doing? I've had no problem with her.
Yeah, I may have something to do with that. Oops.
Oops? I'm going to be out for months. Is that really all you have to say?
How about oops? I got carried away booking matches, but forgetting to manage people. At least that seems to be the case, based on what I've pieced together.
You're back.
I was having a splendid time communing with the blue-footed booby of the Galapagos. But then, I caught wind of a few questionable developments. We should talk.
I swear, I had it all under control.
I watched Shotzi crash a tank into the War Games cage.
Fair point.
And perhaps, even more egregiously, you announced War Games without me. That's my thing. I announce War Games.
I'm sorry?
Respectfully, you're fired from being Raw GM.
I accept.
It wasn't a question. All that being said, with our newly minted #1 contender injured, we still need a challenger for Bianca. You know, what you've consistently failed to nail down. I hate rewarding you for this mess. But I'm a much better GM than you are, so I'm going to make the right choice for the show. And unfortunately, there's someone who helped lead her team to victory who's rightfully next in line for the opportunity. You'll be getting the championship match against Bianca Belair on the next Raw.
Don't forget to subscribe!